Hello everybody, welcome. And let's meet at the top of our mats in mountain pose, also known as Samastitihi. So you can stand with the feet either together or apart, it's up to you. When the feet are closer, you get more inner thigh activation. When the feet are a bit further, you get more abduction, which can really help with the balance. And close your eyes, bring the hands together. Close the eyes and draw the awareness into your breath. Root down through the feet by engaging the legs strongly. So the quadriceps are strong. And then try to lean in a little bit more towards the fronts of the feet, toes rooting. And then lean back into the heels. And play around with the balance that way, going forward and back. And then ground through both. So feet are rooting, balls of the feet are strong, heels are rooting. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice. It could be as simple as an intent to be present with the breath and really focusing on the feeling of the postures and the movements. Drawing the attention in. And welcome you to join me in chanting Om once to open up. Take a long breath in. And welcome everybody. Namaste. Namaste, neighbors. Turn to your friends. Hello. Hello. So good to be with other people. Let's bring our arms by our sides in Samastitihi. And then as you inhale, spread the arms out like wings. Take your time. Allow your shoulders to lift up. And then come back to Samastitihi. Exhale. And again, breathing through the nose. Lift the arms. Lift the shoulders. And exhale, Samastitihi. Start with the chin lowered. And as the inhale continues, lift the shoulders and lift the chin together. Exhale, Samastitihi. Softening the shoulders, lowering the chin. And once more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, Samastitihi. And then we'll end up in the same spot. Inhale, spread the arms. This time we'll reach forward, joining the hands. Look to thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, inhale, spread the arms. And then reach forwards around shoulder height. Look thumbs. Exhale, Samastitihi. And do a few more at your own pace. And try to honor those short pauses at the ends of the breaths. Use your throat to slow the breath. Soft ujjayi breathing, ocean sound. And then we'll meet back in Samastitihi. And take a few resting breaths. And then we'll go through the first three movements of the sun salute, Ekam, Dwe, and Trini, 1, 2, 3. Just sounds better in Sanskrit. So, Ekam, inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Dway, exhale, fold forward. You're welcome to bend your knees to help keep the back straight, and then round in on empty. Trini, inhale, lift the heart halfway, lift the chin. Exhale, fold in again, look towards your navel. Lifting chin, inhale all the way up to Ekam, arms overhead. Exhale, Samastitihi, back to zero. And again, Ekam, inhale, lift the arms. Dway, exhale, fold forward, following the nose towards the belly button. Trini, inhale, lift the heart halfway, lift the chin. Exhale, fold again, look towards the belly button. Lifting the heart, inhale, rise up, look to thumbs at the top. Exhale, Samastitihi. And do this next one on your own, moving with your own breath. And then we'll meet back. Oh, you're all done. Sorry, I take a long time. Samastiti. Full Surya Namaskar, Sun Salute. Ekam, inhale, lift arms. Dway, exhale, fold over. Feel free to bend those knees again. Trini, inhale, lift the heart. And then planting your palms, exhale, plank pose. Lower to the floor, knees can come down as well as hips. Up dog, inhale, pull through. Down dog, exhale, 5 breath, engaging the core of the body. And feel free to walk your dog, move the hips around, paddle out the legs. On your next inhalation, lift your heels up, and then bend the knees on the exhale. Look to your hands. Step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the arms to first position, Ekam. Exhale, Samastitihi. Round 2. Ekam, inhale, lift the arms. Dway, exhale, fold over. Trini, inhale, look up, bend your knees, plant your hands. Exhale, 4th position, Chatwari, low plank. Pancha, inhale, up dog, pull through. Down dog, exhale, moving from core. Try stepping the feet a little bit closer to the hands. You could have your feet hip width or wider. If you're quite flexible, you may have more options like feet closer. So feel free to play with your dog to keep it happy. It's my favorite down dog cue. Learned it from a true alignment master, Richard Freeman. When you study with him, it's all really abstract, and I think that's the best way to do it. If you can find your own way. 2 more breaths. Keep the arms straight. As the fingers spread, actively push out through the heel of the palm. On your next inhale, lift the heels, spread the toes. Exhale to bend the knees, look forward. Jumper step. Inhale to look up. Exhale, fold, quadriceps contract. Inhale, rise up, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, Samastitihi. And again, Ekam, inhale, look thumbs. Dway, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, lift the head. Exhale, Chatwari, 4th position. Knees and hips could lower, or full Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, and breathe. Try engaging the core and looking somewhere between the leg bones, the thigh bones,
towards the belly button even. Keeping the abdomen contracted. Breathe deep. Next inhale, lift heels. Exhale, bend knees. Jumper step. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, samastitihi. And then last one. Ekam inhale. Dwe exhale. Trini inhale. Plant the palms. Chatwari exhale. Pancha inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Breathing deep. There is the option to treat down dog more as a back bend by pushing the palms forward and letting the shoulders lift to the ears more. So that makes your arms longer. At the same time, use your core to support the lower back. One more breath, lifting heels. Exhale, knees wide, look thumbs. Inhale, jumper step, and look up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lift the arms to ekam. Exhale, samastitihi. And we'll take a resting breath in. You can join the hands over the heart. On your exhale, bend the knees. Sun salute B. Ekam inhale, chair pose. Same principles. Dwe exhale, fold just like we did before. Trini inhale, look up. Exhale, chatwari. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot steps forward, back foot flat. Inhale, rise up to warrior one. Look to thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga, low plank. Option to bring those knees down. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Back leg strong and straight. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. One. So we won't be here quite as long as the others. 3 more breaths. Elbows straight. Try to hug the hands towards each other, engaging your chest. 1 more breath. Lifting heels. Exhale, look thumbs, bend your knees. Step or jump. Inhale to look up. Exhale, fold. Bending knees. Inhale to lift the arms. Exhale, samastitihi. And inhale, hands over the heart. Exhale, bend your knees. Keep the face relaxed. Inhale, look thumbs. Exhale, fold. Look navel. Trini inhale, lift the head. And then chaturanga, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, lift the arms. Look thumbs. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core. And breathe in down dog. Softening roof of the mouth. Try to find the ocean waves of the breath. Next inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Jumper step. Inhale to look up. Exhale, fold in. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, Samasthitihi. Last one. Hands over the heart, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, sit taller, chair pose. Exhale, fold into Dwe, second position. Trini, inhale, look up. Chatwari, exhale, fourth position. Pancha, inhale, fifth position. Shat, exhale, number 6. Right foot forward. Sapta, inhale, number 7. Ashtau, exhale, 8th position, all the way down. Nava, inhale. Dasha, exhale, left foot forward. Ekadasha, inhale, 11th movement. Dwadasha, exhale, all the way down. Trayodasha, inhale. Chaturdasha, exhale. And breathe. Notice the internal heat you've created in the body, flowing on the breath, controlling the breath. Next inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Panchadasha, jump or step. Inhale to look up. Shodasha, exhale, bowing in. Bending the knees. Inhale, 17th movement. And exhale, Samasthitihi. And then we'll separate the feet about hip width. Bend your knees a bit, take a full exhalation. On an inhale, straighten the legs, suck in the low belly and lift the heart. Exhale, fold, reach for the big toes using peace fingers and thumbs. Inhale, roll up halfway, holding onto your toes, look up. Exhale, bow in, tuck the chin. 5 slow breaths. Inhale, keep hold, lift the chin. Exhale, step on the palms of the hands, toes to forearms. Again, lift the heart, inhaling. Exhale, fold, bowing in, and breathe. If this is uncomfortable, try it with your knees bent more, or lift your heart, or both. Find what feels right in the moment. It may change tomorrow. Focus on the breath, full exhalations, slow inhalations, but the exhale is the key part of the breath. If you have those full exhales, the rest of the breath will tend to take care of itself. And then softening the belly, inhale to look up. Exhale, hands to waist, bend your knees a bit. And with heavy heels, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samasthitihi, mounted pose. Standing series. So opening to the left side, just so you can still see me. Inhale, feet parallel, so you can open up to the windows on your left. It's kind of like backwards Ashtanga. And then right foot turns to the front. Exhale, reach down for the right shin, or hook the big toe. Look to the top thumb. And you can bring the hand a little more forward over the nose where it's easier to see it. And breathe. You might try tearing the mat apart with your feet. Quadriceps strong, contracting. Keeping a firmness in the buttocks, you can also try squeezing your feet towards each other. Both sides of the core strong. Inhale, come up. Turn the feet parallel. Exhale, left foot to the back of the mat. Enter the posture on the other side. It may help to slightly drop your right heel back, which allows more inward rotation in the right thigh, potentially bringing more of a stretch into that right hip. And then find your focal point at either thumb. Top thumb if that's comfortable. Both sides of the core strong. Inhale to come up. Parallel feet. Exhale, right foot to the front, left foot in a little closer. Twist, taking your left hand down to the shin, or touch the floor next to the foot. Top arm up. And look to either hand. Next exhale, look down. On the inhale, come up. Turn all the way to the other side. Left foot to the back of the mat, right foot in. Twist through your exhale, taking that right hand across, down to the shin or the outside of the foot, and look to either hand. Top thumb if it feels good. Next exhale, look down. Inhale, come up, turn to the side. And exhale, Samastitihi, top of the mat. And then inhale, take a longer stance, opening to the left again. Extended side angle. Right foot turns to the front. Exhale, bend your right knee. You can rest forearm on thigh, pushing the thigh and arm into each other. From there, option to touch the hand to the floor or hover above ground. 5 breath. Strong in the buttocks, try to turn that left hip open to the sky. Use the core of the body, taking the left chest with it. Gazing to the top thumb. Strong in the core and glutes. Inhale to come up. Parallel feet. Left foot to the back, exhale. Bend the knee, touch down. Forearm to thigh, and then hand towards the floor. Awakening the left hip flexors, and then strong buttocks as a counterbalance. Try looking at that top thumb again. Strong in the core. Inhale up, parallel feet. Right foot turns to the front. Left toes step closer and lunge. Exhale, help your left arm outside of your leg. Hands to prayer position, or try touching the floor with your left fingers, in which case that top arm could reach by the ear like the previous pose. Gazing to thumb. Otherwise, gaze down. Exhale to look down. Inhale to come up nice and slow. Turn all the way to the other side, lunging. Twist on the exhale, bending the right knee to hover. Help that right arm across your leg. Prayer or touchdown. On the exhale, look down. Inhale, slowly rise up, and then turn to the side. Exhale, top of the mat, Samastitihi. Inhale, open to the left again, catching the waist, toes in a little bit. Exhale, fold, reaching for the floor, hands about shoulder width. Again, inhale, look up, push into your hands, lift the chin. Exhale, fold from there, or keep the heart lifted, your choice. If you're folding, you could form a tripod. Pressing into the hands, draw the elbows towards each other. Stay strong in the legs. If you'd like to invert it, go for it. For those of you in headstand, lower your feet on a long exhale. And with your inhale, lift the heart halfway. Exhale, walk the feet in a bit closer, bend your knees. Inhale, come all the way up, catch the waist. Exhale. Inhale, spread the arms out to the sides. Exhale, hands to the waist, catch the low belly. And then inhale, roll the shoulders up and back, lift your heart, and then look up. Exhale, fold from the hip, keeping the hands at the belly. 5 breaths. Try to open your chest, broaden across the collarbones, and breathe. Last exhale, bend the knees a bit and come up on the inhale. Exhale at the top, C variation. Inhale, spread the arms like wings. Exhale to interlace the fingers behind the back. And then squeezing the shoulder blades, inhale, straight legs, lift the chin. Exhale, pull through the arms. 5 breaths again. So once you've folded, you might bring the feet a little bit wider apart. It helps if you have a slippery mat that has seen better days. It also doesn't help at all to have that kind of mat. But your legs get really strong, so I guess there's that. A few more breaths. Think of squeezing the inner heels towards each other to lock in the pose, working the inner thighs. And with your exhale, bend the knees a bit. Inhale, start to rise up. You might wiggle the feet in transition. Exhale, last posture. Inhale, catch the waist, lift the chin. Exhale, fold, catch your big toes using your peace fingers and thumbs. Again, inhale, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, fold in, bend the arms. Strong in the quadriceps, push down firmly through your big toes and breathe. So be sure to use those muscles around the knees. Don't just collapse into them. Quads are strong. You could also put a micro bend in your knee to help connect to those hip flexors. So a lot of times people's hamstrings are kind of tight, but it's also the weakness in the hip flexion. We think about pressing thighs to belly, and that can help to improve these postures a lot, improving that active range. Next inhale, lift the head halfway. Exhale, pause there, bring the feet a little closer, and then holding your waist, inhale all the way up. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, Samastitihi. And then opening to the side, inhale, spread the arms out. Exhale, take the hands to prayer behind the back or fists together. Right foot out, left foot steps in a bit. Grounding the back heel, take an inhale to open the chest, lift the chin. Tearing the mat apart with the feet, exhale to fold. So that's the active hip flexion, tearing the mat apart with the feet. Quadriceps strong, micro bend in the knees. And then try squeezing the feet towards each other. Drop into the breath. Long exhalation. On the inhale, come up. Turn to the other side, exhale, left foot out, right heel rooted. Inhale to lift the heart, back bending, lift the chin. Exhale, fold over your left leg. And then look towards that left big toe or gaze down the nose. But let the eyes find a single focal point. And this is called drishti in Sanskrit, which simply means to see. So it's an outward gaze with the intention of helping our focus be more inwardly directed to what we're feeling in both the postures and the breath. On the next inhale, come all the way up. Turn to the side. Exhale, right foot to the front.
Bend the knee, and then lift the back leg half moon. So it might be a little lift, it might be a bigger lift as the fingertips go closer to the floor. Breathe deep. Strong in the ball of the foot. And exhale, bend your knee, land the back foot. Inhale, return to center, and then left foot to the back, right toes in a little. Exhale, other side, lifting the right leg. It's okay to keep your left knee quite bent. If you're feeling looser, you might start to straighten the leg a little more. Gazing down the bottom hand. And on your exhale, bend the knee, land the foot. Inhale back to center. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, Samastitihi. And we'll take a resting breath there. The next part's pretty hard. So take a few, take a breather. Okay, that's enough. Right leg up. So you can press your right thigh to your hand, activate the hip flexors. Great way to do it. Core is tensioned. And then go ahead and reach inside the leg for the big toe, turning that right hip out, and see how much you can lift the foot comfortably. Maybe you're working with a bent knee, pulling back a bit. Maybe you're straightening the leg. Take 5 in the center. It's already 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open to the right. If that feels like too much, you could always hold the knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. 2, 3. Inhale back to center. Exhale, strong core, lift the knee, hands to waist. Inhale, lift the knee as high as you can, straighten the leg, and exhale, relax down. Last week we did 5 breaths, today we did 1. So it's just a tough pose. So we'll press that left thigh up to the hand, activating the hip flexors. Turn the hip out a little bit, bringing the knee out. And then go ahead and slide your arm inside the leg, reach for the big toe, and see how much you can comfortably lift with the option of straightening. That's already 2. Notice any differences right to left? 3, 4, and 5. Again, inhale. Exhale, opening to the left for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, center. Exhale, catch the waist. Lift the knee bent initially. Inhale, try to straighten. Oh, exhale down. Thank God that's over. So right ankle over left thigh, one-legged pigeon. With an exhale, bend your standing leg, stretching into the right hip. And we'll do lotus after we do both legs. This is a good preparation for lotus. Feel free to use the floor. Feel free to take the hands into prayer, pressing the backs of the arms against the shin. And if you like to arm balance from there, go for it. It's super fun. You can fall into the hands, rounding your back, pushing the hands in, elbows in. And then bend your knee to land the foot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, left ankle over the right knee. Exhale, bend the standing leg again, stretching into that left hip. And remember your options. Bend the knee to land the foot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the heart, open the chest. Inhale, come up and lift the knee. Exhale, lower it down. And then right foot to tree pose. So right foot along the inner leg as high as you can get it. It's a great place to stay. If you find that high tree is pretty comfortable and it's easy for you to lengthen along the inner thigh, the next step is growing a lotus by taking the right hand, underneath to hold the ankle from the front. We draw the knee out to the right, and then heel towards the belly button. So staying here might be the pose. Maybe it's bringing the foot towards the hip crease a bit more and bending the standing leg to come forward. And then maybe it's taking the right arm behind the back from there, holding the foot or the shirt and bringing the left hand down. Main thing is that your knees are happy. The knees are very sensitive, and if you offend them, they'll never forgive you. They might, actually. One more breath. Next inhale, lift the head halfway. Exhale, bend the standing leg. And with a heavy heel, inhale to come up. Exhale, lowering the foot. And we'll take a resting breath there. Oops. It's hard to do binds with a mic in your pocket. You end up hitting it no matter what you do. Just eliminate those poses altogether. So now we'll take the left foot up, tree pose. Great place to stay. You can actively push the foot and leg into each other, strengthening the inner thighs. Okay, next step, if your knee joint is fully flexed, left hand's going to reach under to hold the front of the ankle, draw the knee out to the left more, and then heel towards the navel, pointing your foot. Great place to stay. Next, we take the foot to the hip crease and bend the standing leg a little bit. And that'll actually help the heel find its way towards the low belly. And then maybe you take that left arm around the back. Look out for your mic pack. It's really great posture. Padmasana Lotus. So once you have two half lotuses or half loti, you might be ready for a full loti, a full lotus at the end of class. It's a great posture for meditation or having coffee and checking email. Inhale halfway up. Pause on the exhale. Inhale, slowly come up. And then exhale, releasing the foot down. It's great. And just take a few moments to feel what's going on in the body, check in. So what we did already is a great practice. If we do Shavasana, soon we'll have 20 minutes for Shavasana. Sound good? I think we should do a few more poses, and then we'll do Shavasana. So at least 8-minute Shavasana, that's my promise today. So that means only 12 minutes, 10 minutes of postures if I keep talking at this rate. Okay. So Samastitihi, we'll go through Surya Namaskara A. Ekam inhale, look thumbs. Dwe exhale, fold forward. Trini inhale, look up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Take a breath in to lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. And then 5 Vinyasa, spring to plank, and then bend your knees. Option 2, jump forward and jump back. So maybe you jump to a squat, maybe you get some hang time in a handstand with your knees bent. Think of jumping into a squat, but lifting the buttocks. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Jump forward, bringing the feet closer. Bend your knees, reach up. 5 breath. Gazing the thumbs. 1. Let the shoulders lift. Let the neck relax. 2. Let the shoulders support the head. 3. 4. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, crow pose, round your back, push into your hands, try to lift your feet. Take a few breaths. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right foot forward, back foot flat. Warrior 1, inhale, roll up, look thumbs, and breathe. If it hurts to look up at your thumbs, try going shoulder width, looking more forward with the intent of drawing the ears back over the shoulders. And then straightening the legs, Turn all the way to the back of the mat, right foot in, left foot out. Exhaling, bend your left knee. Warrior one, 5 breath again. Maybe looking between the hands, maybe joining the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center, lower the chin. Warrior two, inhale, open the arms, and look over your left middle finger. Think of lifting the right arm a little higher. It tends to sink down. Try lifting your arm higher than shoulder height. Inhale, straight legs. Change the feet. Left foot in, right foot out. Exhale, bend the right knee, gazing over right middle finger. It's almost over. Back in the 2010s, we used to hold postures like this forever. And you'd say, look at your middle finger, and then people would be like, no, I'm not, But it's just evidence that it comes from traditional India, where there's no negative connotation around middle finger. Next, exhale, take the hands down. Pick up your right foot, rounding the back, knee outside the arm. You can hold this. Next phase, bend the elbows, squeeze them in, and try transferring the weight forward to lift the left leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bend your knees, look forward. Inhale through sitting. Dandasana, staff pose. You can bring your hands by your hips, looping the shoulders up and back. Lift up through the heart. 5 breaths. Inhale, lift the arms, look thumbs. Exhale, slide the hands over the tops of the feet. Inhale, roll up like a wave, lift the heart and then the chin. Exhale, bend the arms, folding to your own comfortable degree. Keep the legs active, quadriceps strong, and bow in. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, place the hands next to your hips, a little bit forward of the buttocks. Crossing your legs about midway up the shin. Round your back and draw your shoulders and knees towards each other. So we're trying to curl into a little ball. It's great. Curl in even more. Work the legs, work the hip flexors, even more. And then rock forward and lift whatever you can. Let's do that a few times. So you'll probably feel a burn in the low belly. Oh, it's like I almost don't even want to go there. Oh, try to squeeze the legs. Oh. All right, and then we'll step back or lift, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale through sitting. Exhale, hands back half a foot. Intense stretch to the east, Purvottanasana. So legs together, point your feet a bit, rooting the heels. And with your inhale, lift the hips up. And breathe. Going up to 5 counts. That's 2 already. 3. 4. And 5. Exhale down. Inhale, sitting tall in Dandasana. Exhale, cross your legs and round. Inhale, lift or step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale through sitting. And with straight legs, exhale to lay down onto your back. Bend the knees for bridge pose. Heels near the buttocks. About hip width or so. A little wider is great too. Roll your shoulder heads back into the floor, and with an inhale, lift the hips. 5 breaths. Try holding on to the edges of the mat. Draw your shoulder blades closer while attempting to tear the mat apart with the hands.
Without changing the feet, press your heels towards your shoulders. Notice the hamstrings engaging. And think of squeezing the legs towards each other to keep them parallel. And then use your buttocks to lift the legs a little higher. Exhale, come down. And we'll take a resting breath on the back there. Relax the body. Round 2. So you're welcome to repeat bridge. Feel free to interlace the fingers behind the back. Full wheel if it's in your practice. Hands under shoulders. Use an exhale to lift the hips, scooping the tail forward. Inhale, press through the heel of the palm. Full wheel or bridge. Gazing between thumbs and wheel. Open the throat. Press the heels towards the hands to awaken the hamstrings. Try to keep the legs parallel, squeezing in a little bit. Gentle effort is enough. Optional wheel push-up. Third and last round. Inhale up again. Try to find stillness in the posture. Go to 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend the arms, tuck the chin, lay onto your back. Take a moment to feel the residue, gently drawing the knees wide apart, out towards the shoulders. Relax and lengthen the belly. And then crossing the ankles, engage the abs, and rock up to sitting. Step through a Vinyasa on the inhale. Low plank Chaturanga on the exhale. Inhale to up dog. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Inhale, step outside the hands, Malasana squatting. Bend the knees as much as you can. And then we'll walk the hands forward. Allow the forearms to meet the floor, resting the head down. 5 breaths, relaxing the body. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, bring the hands like half a foot beyond your toes or so. Around your back, push into your hands, lifting the hips high. And then bend the elbows, leaning into your hands. Crow pose, Bakasana. Feel free to stay on your toes. Bend the arms and push the hands towards each other. Eventually the feet will come up. And then on an exhale, Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through sitting. Great. And then we'll lay down onto the back. Modified shoulder stand could involve keeping your legs up, or it could involve lifting the hips, creating a V shape between the belly and the thighs. And so in this variation, the hands are around the top of the buttock region. And this causes the arms to take the weight, keeping the weight out of the head. So it's actually quite a good modification. Feel free to try it out. If you are comfortable with the full form of Sarvangasana shoulder stand, it's often called a candlestick pose. The idea is to be straight from the belly up through the legs by using a lot of core and leg strength. Gazing up the feet, head centered. 10 breaths. Exhale, plow pose. Flexing the hips, create a V shape again. So you could keep your legs up in the air to modify, If it's comfortable, you might bring the feet towards the back of the mat, towards the floor, resting down. And you're also welcome to modify by laying on the back and simply holding the back of the legs, hugging them in. 5 more breaths. Exhale to bend your knees from there. So you let the knees rest near the forehead, potentially the ears, but relax into it. If you prefer to modify, you can lay on your back in happy baby, holding knees or feet. 8 breaths. Breathing into your back. With an exhale, slowly lower your spine onto the mat. And if you know fish pose, go into fish. Otherwise, cross your ankles and rock up. And I'll talk you through a really nice modification to get into it. Great. So for those of us modifying, you can hook your ankles like that. Yeah. Flexing toes to shins. Kind of a weird action, but it does help. And then heels on the floor. Bring your hands behind you and lift the heart. This is a great way to do it. The main action is puffing up the chest like so. The next step is coming down onto the forearms, lifting the heart. And then the next step is tricky. So in order to bring the head all the way to the floor, my arms have to go more forward towards my legs. And then we release the head back so the top of the head comes down. It actually feels really good if you get it just right. If in doubt, leave it out. 8 breaths. Feel free to stay in one of those previous forms with the chin tucked, heart lifted. We're still lifting the heart as much as we can, even with the head on the floor. One more breath. Use a long exhale with core strength. Tuck the chin. Lay onto your back. Very good. And as you lay down, you can draw your knees in. Cross the ankles, roll up to sitting, and Vinyasa. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lower your knees to the ground. Dolphin or headstand, 10 breath, also known as Shavasana. So we can interlace the fingers. So there's the circumference of the palms glued together. We push down through the edge of the hand. And then lift your buttocks, pressing the hips back. This is a great way to do it. And you can play with coming forward a little bit more, lifting the heels so your shoulders are over the elbows. And then draw the hips back again. And that's already 4 breaths. We'll go up to 10. If you know full Shavasana, hang out. Try to slow your breathing. And then bend the knees to come down when you're finished, resting in child's pose. Sitting back towards the heels. Whenever you're ready, feel free to hang out a little longer in your upside down posture. And then going through Vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale through sitting. And then simple cross leg. If you had a half lotus when you're balancing on one leg, you'd take one of your legs up to half lotus. Otherwise, simple sitting, reaching the hands behind the back. If both of your legs are really comfortable with half lotus, you could take the right foot into lotus first,
The trick for the other leg is leaning back a little bit, engaging your core. We bring the knee away from the midline, draw the heel towards the navel. This way you don't have to pull your leg up. You want to keep this other knee down, heel to navel, and then squeeze the legs together. And holding the opposite elbows behind the back, or maybe hold the feet if you're in lotus. If only my arms were a little longer. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. And we'll take 5 slow breaths, squeezing the inner legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, coming up. Rest your hands over your legs, thumbs and index fingers together, and then straightening the elbows, take an exhale to round your back. And then with an inhale, roll up through the vertebra. Lift the heart, the chin. And as you exhale, keep the heart lifted, but bring the head down. And we'll take a few slow breaths, using your Ujjayi breathing. And then inhaling, look forwards. Exhale, bring the hands down next to your hips. If you're in lotus, you can stay there. Otherwise, simply cross one ankle over the other, and then lift the buttocks. If you're in lotus, try to lift your knees as well. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Very good. And then one last vinyasa, plank pose. If you're in lotus, there's some fun stuff you can do. You can put your elbows into your belly, lean onto your knees, hands down, and then bend your elbows into your belly to get your legs up. It just looks really cool. If you can do lotus, it's actually pretty easy. Circus tricks. So fun. And then we'll all meet in sitting eventually. And make your way into Shavasana, relaxing onto the back, completely letting go. That took way longer than I thought it would. I apologize. We'll go a few minutes over for Shavasana if that's all right. So we'll get a good 5 minutes in. let's start to come back to the breath now. Become aware of the body. Begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers, ankles, wrists. And then take a long inhalation, stretching the arms back overhead. Long exhale. And then wrap the arms around your knees. Give yourself a big hug. Gently rocking side to side, massage your back. Feel good moves, whatever they may be. And then very slowly make your way up to a comfortable seat. And I welcome you to join me in chanting the sound of Om to close practice, bringing the hands together in front of the heart, lower the chin, so our breath falls towards our hands that way. And take a long breath in. Om. Such lovely chanting voices. Thank you for joining in. And thank you very much for practicing. Peace, everybody. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I sure did. Sorry I shortchanged you on Shavasana. I really wanted that to push the 10-minute mark, but things take time, you know. They say that when you're really absorbed in yoga, your sense of time completely dissolves. And there's actually an old image of the energy of pure consciousness or being in the present moment. They use the imagery of the snake. And so when we're sleepy and just kind of functioning out of reactivity or habit, the snake is asleep like a cinnamon bun in the pelvic floor. And then when we connect to the moment, it rises up, passing through all these chakras. And the snake devours time. Isn't that cool? I don't like snakes, but I just thought that was a really cool story. Thanks for listening. Thanks, everybody. Peace. And if you'd like to do this practice again, it is on my YouTube channel. I've been filming you all this whole time. Just kidding. It's just on me. But yeah, I have like over 200 videos now, I think. So feel free to check it out if you can't get into class. And yeah, do your practice as much as you can. Thanks.